Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. For those of you that are returning, I greatly appreciate you guys. These videos have actually gotten me quite a few views, which I am very proud of, and only happening because of you guys. So yeah, I shout out to you guys, the viewers. Thank you so much for coming back or checking this out, and I started doing this because I wanted to play SimCity, and two, I wanted to create kind of content in general based on video games, just because this is a video game channel, and I've seen a lot of people talk about SimCity, obviously, and a lot of times when they do gameplay, it is all basically fast forwarded, edited, and beat to hell. Which, okay, cool, that's fine. But very rarely do I ever see like full on actual real time gameplay of these games. So it's one of those things where I was like, oh, well, maybe I should try and fill that niche because I love this game. Gives me a reason to come back and play, and then basically ramble on about random bullshit to you guys. Sounds good, right? Um, if you're seeing this, this is going to be going up on Friday. What is today? Tuesday, the September 23rd. So this will be going up probably around noon on the 26th, which I I am eagerly awaiting for Thursday, because what's going to happen on Thursday is that the Tokyo Game Show will be happening, or the Game Showcase, and Xbox will be having their time in the light again. And rumor is that it's supposed to be the time that they're going to be releasing the pre-order date for. Sorry about that. The pre-order date for the Xbox ROG Ally, or the ROG Xbox Ally X. Something, if you've watched any of my podcast stuff, knows I am extremely excited about. Something I've been waiting for a very long time, at least for the pre-order, because they announced that it was supposed to come out for pre-order last month around the 20th, I believe, and it never happened. They just talked about it at their showcase and then basically stopped, and so we haven't heard anything new about it, which sucks because I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I really want to start playing things like Fallout again, and that's the way I want to try and start playing Fallout again. Fallout 4, especially, because I have that itch to play a Bethesda game. I really do. I've been waiting to start Starfield again because of it. I know this is a SimCity episode, but this is where I get to talk to you guys and ramble on and talk about shit. So yeah, Starfield. Really want to play Starfield again. Want to wait until I have the cross save type of function so I can play it on my Xbox and then pick it up on the go at work when I have the time. Because for those of you that don't know, I'm a train conductor and I'm currently working in the yard. And so that affords me the opportunity to play video games while I'm at work when I'm not doing anything. So when I'm in the trailer, doing whatever it is I do. Ooh, we need these. We need these. We need a few of these. So we're going to grab this. Gives me the opportunity to play video games while I'm waiting for stuff to do. Now, I'm kind of in the air, because at some point I'd also like to get a Lenovo Legion Go 2. And part of the reason why is because it has the mouse function with the tearaway handles, kind of like the Switch. And the nice OLED screen would make a certain game completely pop. And that game is the one I'm currently playing, SimCity. So I want to get the Lenovo Legion Go in an effort to play SimCity kind of on the go in a more handheld factor with the ability to use mouse, because you can do that on the Steam Deck. It just takes hoops to jump through. With the Lenovo Legion Go running Windows already, I kind of want to play it that way. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? Well, we already have these. Oh, let's get some of these, because these will allow us to get rid of the stuff in the other city that I've been wanting to do. So we'll put that there. Put the city hall. We'll put the city hall here. The sign. Should we put it here so they see it? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Because here's the thing. This is one of those games that if I wasn't doing this hour by hour for you guys, I would just have it on in the background while I play something else on my Xbox. Because I just like to have it running. I really do. I keep doing this because I'm cleaning off some of the dust on my camera. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. And that's the main reason why I'm looking at it. Because absolutely love this game. Love to have this on the go. It runs on the Steam Deck, but it doesn't run well. And I'd rather have a mouse capability. And I know you can pair a mouse to the Steam Deck, but it's one of the other things where I'd have another program running to be able to run SimCity. I'd have to install Lutris, which would allow me to install EA, that then would allow me to install SimCity, and it's just, there's a lot going on. I'd rather just install EA and just have SimCity running by itself on Windows. So that's the way I want to do it. Lenovo Legion Go 2 looks awesome. 8-inch screen, OLED. We'll see. The price is definitely a factor there. It's a lot easier to spend $800 on a handheld, or $900 depending on what the ROG Xbox Ally X comes in at, than $1,300 right off the rip. Ooh, this is taking forever. We may need some more medium wealth people. All right, let's see. For those of you that are here, do you guys play any of the handhelds? I know Steam Deck is really big, and it arguably remains one of the best choices for those getting into the hobby. I love my Steam Deck. However, it does not run some of the things I want it to run. Why can I not mess with this? Here. Why can I not put it here? What? Oh, it's on fire. That's why. That's not good. I thought my other city was supposed to send, firefighters here. There they are. Look at that. Well, we're replacing that right off the bat. Boop. There we go. Now I got a library. I don't know if I like it like that. I think I want it kind of like on this main strip here. Let's see. No. I don't like it there in general anyways. This is what I do, ladies and gents. I just second guess my opinions. When I have decent amount of money, I will play around with how I want things to look. This is just me. Maybe it will look way better here. Yeah, baby. All right. %. Woo, boy. So yeah, handheld gaming, very, very big into it. Love handheld gaming. Is one of my go-to ways of playing video games currently, just because of the way my job functions and works. I'm hoping that the ROG Xbox Ally X will allow me to play some of those back catalog of Xbox Game Pass titles, considering that it will be able to play all Xbox Play Anywhere titles natively, which I think is fantastic, and I absolutely cannot wait. So, we're just currently waiting for anything to happen with that. Okay, so we are going to... No, I don't want it like that. I want it as close... Okay. There we go. Oh, damn it. I had it. I had it. You saw that. Speaking of games that I want to play in my back catalog, when this airs, I will have my paycheck in, and I will be getting a game that, for a series that I really want to start diving into again, and that is Assassin's Creed. Now, I can count on one hand how many Assassin's Creed titles I have played. Actually, I take that back. I've played nearly all of them, but I can count on one hand how many I've actually beaten. I've beaten Black Flag, which is arguably my favorite. I've beaten Rogue, which I think doesn't get enough credit. I've beaten... What's the other one I've beaten? Because I've beaten 3. 2. Assassin's Creed 2. And that was back on the 360 that I beat it. So it's one of those things where I want to go back and I want to play the titles again. Kind of go through and take a look to see how they compare, match up. I don't like how this looks. Let's get rid of this. We will kind of make these match. We'll get rid of... Boop. So. Oh, not what I wanted. Damn it. I gotta do it all over again. You know what? Let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of the tunnel right now. So, going back, replaying all the Assassin's Creed, starting from 1. I'm going to play them in release order. Originally, I was going to play them in time period order. So, I was going to start with Odyssey. But I don't think that would do me a justice if I want to get the entire story. Because here's the thing. I know a lot of diehard like Assassin's Creed fans will say, "Oh, you gotta go through and play the entire story in the correct order, so you understand everything." I get it, and ultimately, that's what I will be doing. Ooh. Boop. There we go. See how this looks. Beautiful. So, that's the plan. But I have to get Assassin's Creed 1 to do it first. And I don't currently own it. I think this is deep enough. I'd keep doing that. I can't use the WASD keys to move my screen when I have my other hand on. There we go. Let's see. Boop. That looks fantastic. What do you think? That looks even. Oh. No, it doesn't look even though. You're gonna hate me. I'm gonna have to redo it all over again. Boom. This is where my indecisiveness. My head hates me sometimes. So yeah, Assassin's Creed. What are you guys' take on it? I think one of my favorites was my favorite is Black Flag. Absolutely love Black Flag. Pirates. Part of the reason why I still play Skull and Bones to this day. And then there is that looks loads better in my opinion. But it doesn't there. Good. Told you. Brain hates me sometimes. But I also like Syndicate just for the fact that trains. Your moving base is a train. I dig trains, obviously. As I'm laying down rail. Symbolically. Alright, so we want it to be able to go underneath, so we'll do this. See if we can't get... We'll take off that just because. Just to save it. And we need 30 grand to be able to do this. Okay, so we'll leave it like that for now. That looks loads better in my opinion. Or... It's a bit risky. Let's see. Because we can't use that, but we can use these. Oh, okay. Figured it out. Ladies and gents, I have figured out my solution for this. Because I want... Oh, wow. It won't... There we go. We can do it down here. Do it up here. And then do it here. Perfect. So, we want it to come kind of right next to it. There we go. Okay. What are your guys' take on that? I mean, what I plan on doing is maybe doing a review video on them all at the end. I don't think I can do a full gameplay, kind of like what I'm doing here. This is very different in my opinion. This allows me to talk. And I don't generally like to let people watch me play RPGs because I'm a completionist. So I will go through and absolutely be doing everything there is to do in the game. And that will definitely get boring, I believe. So, don't plan on doing that. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's see what this does. Let's see. I don't know if I like that. Overlapping my ass. Let's try this. We'll probably have to... I mean, I can get rid of these now. But that's kind of what I want to do with these little thin parks at some point, is to put them all the way around. Alright, so. Perfect. Perfection. Chances are I'll hit it here in a second. I'll want to change it all anyways. So, yeah, boop. There we go. One, two, three, four. 4 seems to be the sweet spot number for this. Not enough simoleon, so we gotta wait. There we go. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Because over here on the other side, 4 is not enough. Or I mean, 3 is not enough. We need to do 4. So we'll go straight in. We need 37. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have it match. Currently, right now, what I'm also playing on my Xbox, because I'm looking for that narrative experience. I'm craving kind of that Assassin's Creed feel without the Assassin's Creed. I am replaying Star Wars Outlaws now that it is, you know, updated and changed. And I feel hopefully fixed, because I absolutely love Star Wars, if you couldn't tell, with the gratuitous amount of Star Wars Legos I have behind me, which we will not get into. Star Wars has just always been part of my life. Star Wars Legos is great. I play almost every single Star Wars game that has ever come out. Love Star Wars. However, it was very disappointing when Outlaws came out, and it wasn't really what people were expecting. We were expecting something grander. The Syndicate idea is really cool, where you have to basically appease the syndicates and stay on either their good side or turn against them, and utilize that reputation to basically create kind of like your reputation within the universe as Vess, which is neat. Like, I think it's great. A lot of people didn't like the fact that they thought the game was woke, that the main character was not pretty enough. I think she's gorgeous, but that's just me. And so it just got a lot of like hate when it originally released, and I didn't like it for a few other reasons, and it was more about the gameplay mechanics. It kind of took me out of it. I couldn't, if I shot a stormtrooper and he dropped his rifle, I couldn't take the rifle and keep it with me. And now they changed that, so I'm running around with a sniper rifle, and when it's out of ammo, I chuck it and pick up something else, which is cool. They changed a bit of the traversal, I believe, the mechanics. And there's something I really do like about Outlaws, and it is that they added like an exploration mode. For those of you that haven't been playing games for the last decade, they added something that just kind of stayed mainstream, kind of like the red barrel for explosives, knowing that it's just going to be an explosive thing. And that is the yellow paint whenever you have a specific way that you have to go, or a kind of a way to guide players in an effort to get them to go the way you need them to. And yeah, the yellow paint's cool. It helps. But as somebody that wants kind of the immersion aspect of something like Outlaws, I don't need yellow paint. I don't. I would rather go at it on my own and figure things out for myself. So I turn the yellow paint completely off. Absolutely off. And I go about playing that way. And being able to turn it off is fantastic. It's a fantastic change for gamers, and something I greatly appreciate, allowing me to play in a way that leaves me to actually explore the game. So I'm taking my time with it. I'll start Assassin's Creed once I'm done with it. I want to do a review for Outlaws now that I feel like all the DLC's out, because I hate playing games when we're waiting for DLC. Because chances are I'll never go back to them otherwise. If I've beaten a game and then it had a ton of DLC come out for it, I don't want to play it. And that's part of the reasons why I fell off of playing Stellaris and stuff like that, is because there's always something new coming out, and then it changes the way the game works, and now I have to learn a whole new system. Not saying I don't like that. I love learning new systems. But it gets to be a lot. It really does. Especially for a dad like myself that does not have a lot of time on his hands to be learning new systems. Okay, so we're going to place that there. Place this here. This here. And this here. Okay, so they're all going to be facing different ways, which I guess is great or okay. It just sucks. Because now I got to figure out how I'm going to make them work in here. Because we're going to utilize this empty space with some of the roads that come out of these. We'll start with the apartment levels and just kind of get these set up. I don't like that it doesn't hug completely. I really don't. But we're going to place it this way because the road down at the bottom of this right here, it looks like it will be able to come straight into here, and I want it to come straight into the train station because this will be our entrance. I just like to sit back and watch the city sometimes. It's beautiful. I love it. SimCity 2013 just had such a unique art style. Oh, you can build the mayor's house. That's great. Do I need more water? Water's great. Oh, this is terrible. We're currently trying to get the first tower set up. Start preparing for the first tower anyways. We'll plant the foundations and delete it, kind of like I did with the other city. Delete that first level. Because with any effort, this city will be making a decent amount of money. It is now, but that's because I haven't touched any of this. Because if I raise taxes too high, people just start leaving. But we'll raise it for a little bit, see how that works. I lucked out. My little girl is currently at my mother-in-law's, so she is staying over there for the night. My wife went out to dinner with one of her friends who were recently buying a house, which is great. Good on them. I just figured I'd get another one of these episodes in before Friday, because I will post this on that Friday. Oh, let's see. On this Friday, that's what I mean. I will post it for this Friday. We're gonna end up redoing all this at some point, but might as well try and get some more people in here. We're really waiting on this upgrade to Tech 2. Dun dun dun. All right. I also want to I figured I'd get this out or done when nobody's home, because tomorrow morning I may record another one when I get home from work, but chances are I'm not gonna want to. I work at 11 p.m. tonight, and I'm just gonna wanna go to sleep. Ooh, how's that one? Actually, that's not bad. I dig that. I don't know how I like that or not. What we might do is something completely different. We'll see. Let's try this. Hmm. Boom. There we go. Fantastic. Add a little bit of dimension into the city, don't you think? Alright, I know it's gonna kill you guys. But these pillars are not straight. They're not centered. So, gotta do it all over again. Sorry, guys. Hmm. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta zoom in for this. How's that look? I can't tell because of these trees. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. Where's the light? Let there be light. Sun, come back. Yeah, it's not centered, because centered would be right about here. Right? Yeah. Center be right about here. So this is where we're going to want. Let's turn off. Yeah. Okay. Let's go here. Bring it across. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's come back down here. See if we can't line it up with the center. That actually looks really good. So keep that. Boom. Boom. And all done there. Beautiful. Let's keep going. So we'll go build up our first mega tower. Like I said, we'll start with this. We'll have it launch here. We'll get rid of this first level. Oh, not what I want. We're not going to delete that. That'd be a lot of money wasted. We're going to lock that down so it's not wasting money on us. We'll do one of these high towers here. Yeah, see, that looks about, yeah, nearly. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Unfortunately, this will not be perfect because it has to line up with this. So, let's get our train station in here, shall we? I like the German high-speed one. We'll put it way down here towards the very back. We'll get this to come down. Oh, not what I wanted. Get that too. And then we'll try and... I want to try and bring this in kind of in a sleeker way. Kind of like... Oh, Jesus. That just destroyed everything we worked for. I guess that works out. Can we put a bus terminal in here somewhere? Let's see. I was hoping to like... I know we can fit one of these in here, which we may do anyways. I wonder if we can put it there. Let's see. Oh, we need this in straight. Oop. I don't think we're going to be able to. For obvious reasons. It's not going to fit. But we'll be able to put maybe a park and ride or two over here. And then maybe a small park, which will be helpful. We may just run this right across, though. So we don't have any too much traffic coming through here. This one's neat, but this is... I want to say, what is this one? Its origin is England, which is neat, but I don't need it that bad. So this one's constructed. We'll build this one next. Yeah, it doesn't even give me an option. The option is to build it here, and I don't want to do that. God, watching the trains come through here is beautiful. It's kind of cool. Because this is how people are going to go to and from the city. And if they have jobs in other cities that have train stations, they can go straight to those cities for their jobs, which is an awesome concept. part of the reason why I love this game so much. Let's go here. We'll add a park. Probably a plaza. I don't think we can do one of these. We can do one of these. Do they have a tiny one? Do they have... I don't think so. We'll do a nature park because we can put a... Maybe we can put a pond at the other end of it. There we go. Boop. Pond. Leave that there. Then we can do a bus terminal. We'll do the bus terminal here. After I build the other one of these. We're almost there. We almost have enough. This has been going great. There we go. Let's do it. Let's build it. Boop. Get rid of this. And that. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll get this down here. Set this like this. Boom. Is that even straight? Is that? I can't even tell. It's probably just the angle. It's probably all these buildings mess with my vision too. Starting to get the functioning city going. We still good on power. Water, we can probably use more water, and we'll probably do that. We'll put another pump somewhere. We'll put it over here. Boom. There's tons of water over here. We could probably utilize one of these, but we don't really have a dedicated spot for it yet. And we're still waiting for this to finish. Because that's going to open up quite a bit of what we need for some of these other towers. For instance, we want the scrubbers for sure, the nuclear reactor levels, the sky bridge, and the waste reduction center. We'll need the control net facility at some point because we can build those in other cities, and that will allow us to utilize some of the other benefits from this. We're gonna have to need one of these right now. Ooh boy, where do I want to put it? We'll put it over here. We'll add a bunch of trees. Because that will help keep the ground clean, tidy. So we got 2 foundations for megatowers built. We can upgrade this again, which is great. Oh, we can upgrade it. We can upgrade it a 3rd time. Maybe we'll be able to destroy that other city hall because we need utilities. Oh, no. Never mind. I lied. I thought we could. We'll need Department of Safety next. We definitely don't have enough in here yet. Planes. Ooh, we can build an airport. I don't know how like building an airport will be good in a city like this. Just with all these towers. That's the last thing we want is people like, you know, flying too close. I do like these though. It's like a blimp type of thing. We'll figure out where to put that here. If I can even... Oh, I mean, that's pretty cool. We could put it over here. See how that rolls here in a bit. I know we need industry. It says, oh, we want industry. Yeah, I know, guys. I'm working on it. Maybe I can put a few industry buildings here. Just tiny ones, if they'll come in. Yep. That's not what I want. Boom. So we got a little bit of industry here. Something that will help. Kind of keep them away from the rest of the main city. Almost have enough to build our next mega tower. And we'll have this one face the other way. We'll have it face this way. I know if I do it this way, it will be more flush. But going with the theme of things, we're just going to go here. Almost to level 2, which is great. Oh, we can build our second mega tower. Beautiful. Or third mega tower. Third mega tower. Let's do that here. Boom. Get rid of... Oh, not what I want. I gotta get rid of this level before it builds. Boom. Alright, so that's gone. Let's go in here. Add a road. Turn this off. Now we can build this road out to this mega tower. Beautiful. Because I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. And you'll see that plan. We just need enough to build another mega tower over here. And an upgrade. Woo. Now that we have this upgraded 3 times, we can definitely get rid of the other... Which one's which? Department of Transportation, Department of Utilities. I want to place this boop, right there. So we'll be able to get rid of the city hall in the other city. Because everything just kind of like goes for the region. So it's a region-wide bonus. I'll be able to use all the functions, which is great. Yep, that's too big. Let's go buses. We'll place one bus stop or bus department here, and that will go for the entire city, and we can start placing some of these everywhere else. I'm kind of trying to place them in the middle of all of these. Kind of on like the side roads and everything. Boom. Because I know these blocks, these sections will be staying. Everything else is up for debate. Boom. And there we have it. We have 3 buses, which we can get a total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put a few over here. I'll just slap the middle one there. Kind of make it look decent. So now they're going to be making sure that our people get to where they need to go. Kind of minimizing traffic. When you get some of these bigger ones here, the bus terminals go in between cities. So you'll see a lot of like the double-decker buses or the bigger transit buses go in between cities. These little ones here are just for location. So those are good just to like keep inner city streets clear. We're sitting here at like 52 minutes now, so we're almost done with this episode. I want to get this last megatower constructed. That way it will prepare us for everything else. Maybe start... Oh, upgrade. Beautiful. Academy upgrade. Got our first wing here. What do I need to add? What do I need to add for the waste for the quantum science annex? We're going to... Engineering. Okay. I forgot this is going to take forever. Quantum science annex. This is plasma physics engineering. Which one do we need for... Which one do we need for Skybridge? We need engineering. We need science for waste control. Physics for academy. So it really doesn't matter because I'm going to need them all at some point anyways. We're going to start producing the Skynet facility. I know it's not called Skynet, but ControlNet. Damn near the same thing, just with a prettier face. We'll go science, because I like the idea of science being kind of like this. Boom. All right. Let's see if we can make enough. If we can make enough here. Almost. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh, what's this? Interesting looking house. We're just raking in money now. I don't even think we need the feeder city anymore. The city's pretty good on its own. Let's check pollution levels. Yeah, see. Oof. It's filling in, buddy. Filling in. Let's go nature. Get some more trees. Let's get out of this. Oh, what am I doing? Let's just get out of this. There we go. Let's see. Come on, just a few more. 3 minutes to go, baby. Aha, there we go. Boom. We got 4 towers built. That was a stretch goal for sure. So we'll do this. Bring this over here, like I want. Bring this. Oh, what? That not what I wanted. Bring this over to here. Let's do this. We'll go like this. Okay, what am I looking for? What am I looking for here? Oh, that's actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it like that. Boom. Perfect. And we'll put something cool in the center there. That's kind of like a tourist destination. Beautiful. Love how this city's turning out. Fantastic. Wonderful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is time's up. If you made it this far, thank you again for watching. Stay tuned where we figure out what we're going to do with the rest. Try and probably build up Omega Co. some more. We got to let the Academy do its thing. But, ladies and gents, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.